Yay. Green Book 2. Nancy Frisbee, perfect attendance, and Mark Heckman. Yes. You were on a cruise. Aw. And everybody inside there. Yay. Let's see what we got going on here. We got our big screen. Yes. That's a big one. I had to put extenders just to fit it. It was bigger than the last one. Ooh. What? Good for you. 80-inch. Wow. It's exciting. Wow. Semester 2. This one's a thick book. Oh yeah. This is chock full of stuff. This book. Your book what we're doing now. So how'd it go? Oh, with the twist. Terrible. It's the only way it can happen, I'll tell you, with those things I put in there. Otherwise, it doesn't sound like much. I tried. Okay, so today, witchcraft. Oh, any questions on the twist? Come on, baby. Do the twist. Before you. This one, I always liked this song, and I found the chords that make it better. Witchcraft. Witchcraft is a popular song from 1957, composed by Cy Coleman and lyrics by Carolyn Leigh. Frank Sinatra recorded Witchcraft 3 times in a studio setting. The first recording was in '57 for a single release and was later released on his compilation album All the Way, '61. Sinatra re-recorded Witchcraft for the 1963 Sinatra and finally recorded as a duet with Anita Baker for Duets, '93. Witchcraft was released in US in '57 as a single by Frank Sinatra, and its highest ranking it reached number 6 on the Hot 100 chart and stayed on the charts for 16 weeks. Witchcraft has been recorded by many other artists including Sarah Vaughan, 62, You're Mine, You, Ella Fitzgerald on Ella Returns to Berlin, 61, Bill Evans on Portrait to Jazz in 59. Bing Crosby recorded the song in 58 for the use of his radio show and has subsequently included the CD Bing Sings the Sinatra Songbook. Oh, wow. Another version by Joe Malone was featured in 1993 movie Hocus Pocus. I like that version. I like that movie. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay. No, there he is. This is crazy. It just
Mute
moved
all.
out. Did it go away?
Did you mute all?
Oh, me at all. I can't hear anything. We got 10. $50 each. I make a lot right there. Just kidding. Used to be 500. Just kidding. But the Hocus Pocus one, that was pretty neat. It's a rock band, and I watched that movie. Susie Sue performed it in concert with her second band, The Creatures, in the brass section '98, and then it was included on their live CD Zulu. Robert Smith of The Cure recorded a version of the song for Tim Burton's Frankenweenie Unleashed. I didn't watch that. The 14-track collection of songs inspired by the filmmakers' stop-motion creation Frankenweenie, released on 25th September 2012. Anthony Strong released his version of song 2013 album Stepping Out. Dun, 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 dun. I know. All right. New chords of the week. A diminished. And B minor 7th flatted 5th. Yes. What page is it? Okay. There we go. So on the first line, I've got the chord that makes it. Instead of F minor, you're going to do A flat diminished. That's not the new chord of the week. It's a chord we've had before. The A flat diminished is D, A flat, B. D, A flat, B. I mean, that's the chord it needs right there. Uh-huh. D, A flat, B. Bum, 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 ba, da, da. Plus, it's supposed to be a scary song. It needs some diminished chords. Next. You got it? What? No, D. D, A flat, B. Sorry. Dog, alpha, boy. 2 D's. On the, I got another neat thing. On the second line, third measure. Well, let me just see what's going on here. What am I doing here? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so on where it says witchcraft, I'm going to make it a little bit better. You're going to, the E where it says witch, let's hold that an extra beat. Put a dot on that, make it a dotted half note. The E where it says witch. And we're going to make, the D is going to be short, and then there's going to be, let me see what your book looks like. Oh, I go D. Okay, so there's a tied D. I guess I whited it out here. Instead of the D tying, it's going to go D, E, D. D, E, D. E, D, E, D. So D, E, D. D, E, D. I don't know. They're probably shorter notes, and then the D would be held after you hit it. So E, D, E, D. E, D, E, D. Ba, ba, da, ba. Let's see what that looked like. Good. All right, then on the next line, there's a little B flat minor on the second measure above that rest. Get rid of that and make it a E flat 7th. E as in Edward. E flat 7th instead of the B flat minor. D flat, E flat. On the, you got it? D flat, E flat 7th. D flat, E flat. D flat, E flat. I don't see you don't have it in your papers. D flat, E flat is how you make it. D flat, E flat is how you make it. All right, so we have a lot of you have a virtuoso, and I'm going to show you where to put it. On the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line, beginning where the half rest is, virtuoso. It's like she's casting, the witch is casting a spell. Virtuoso. So you're going to put one there. Then on the third measure, the half rest, you're going to put a virtuoso there. still the same page. Last line, third measure, virtuoso. So you have virtuoso, wicked witchcraft, virtuoso, and although yeah, we can do the C7th if you can. It's not. And then on the next page, the E7th. The E7th needs to be moved over a measure above the tied note. Move it to the right, to the next measure. And then where the E7th was, you have a so second page, top. Yeah, the E7th is moved over to the right, to the next, to the tied note. And where the E7th was, you have a choice. You can either do B as in boy, minor 7th, or better yet, B minor 7th, flatted 5th. So the minimum is B minor, D and B. B minor 7th is D, A, and B. That's where you can stay in your spot. The only problem with the B minor 7th flatted 5th is it's either you got to go all the way down or you got to go up. And I wrote it down in the booklet that a B minor 7th flatted 5th is either B, D, F, A or F, A, B, D. So you got to do big chords, either one. There's no middle one. It'll make a D minor 6th. So you don't want that. So either do the B minor 7th, which is great, or these extra scary chords, B minor 7th flatted 5th in that spot. If you've been playing a while, you're going to want to do that one because it helps. So yeah, that's a good idea. Next, the new chord of the week. On the second line, above the rest, the second measure, A diminished, C, E flat, A. The good news is you just hit a C, A for the A minor. You just got to do it again with an E flat with it, and it's the A diminished. Whatever position you play it in is, if you're just learning it, I would do it this way. C, E flat, A. It's the new chord of the week. And again, you're already in your position. So I learned that you can get these chords. Put the screen up. All right. I love how that goes right into that, but yeah, just C, E flat, A. It's like a C minor with an A on the top. Next up, so then on the third line, third measure. Okay. You're going to make that B flat note. You're going to put a stick on it. And you're going to make it a dotted half note. And make sure you play that G minor 7th above it. Make sure you get that chord in there. It's important. So we're on a G minor 7th, holding a B flat for only 3 beats. And then the C7th, make that you got to get rid of the tie first of all. You got to get rid of the tie and get rid of that B note and make it a C instead. B flat, C. Not a low C, but yeah, the C is right there. Yeah, good. Good. B flat, C. And I'm going to put in between an A and a B flat note. So it goes B flat, A, B flat, C. Da, 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 da. B flat, da, da, da. So the A and a B flat are faster. So A and a B flat, yeah, little ones in there. So A, B flat, quick, like B flat, da da da, and those are just 2 notes to get you going up to the, so it sounds like this. B flat, da da da. Da 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 da. Yes. And they're like fast. Make them, so you know they're faster. Well, then after the C is a fill. Fill. Then on the 4th line, 2nd measure, the F minor becomes an A flat, diminished. Oh, 3rd measure, sorry, 3rd measure. The F minor chord is changed into the A flat diminished. A flat. D, A flat, B. Da, 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 da. The same thing that happened on the 1st line because they're returning, oops. They're returning back to the original melody. But I wrote something you got to add in. You could have made copies and pasted these. Right? Actually, right on the 2nd measure of that, where it says ancient pitch. Dun 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 da da da. You're gonna write in these little. I have it written in the booklet, and there's these little tiny notes. Da da da. Da. Wait, why can't I? F E E flat D. Da da da. And it would be ending. It starts actually in the measure before, so that F where it says pitch is smaller. Dun 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 da 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 ba dum, and then the D will be at the same time as you're hitting the A flat diminished. If you make a copy, you can paste it in underneath it. No, after the EFF, right kind of where the rest is happening. It's inside of there, but it's a little before actually. If you want to time it. And the same thing happens on the last line, the rest under the G minor. That's a little fill-in that's going to be done on the lower keyboard or upper. Sounds like this. It's too fast. Da-da-dum. If you can get it in there. Okay, this is in here. These are notes. Yeah. So this right here. See, those are notes that is pasted in there. F E E flat D. Da-da-da-dum. Yeah. Oh my gosh, good. And then actually would kind of start here but end here. The next set is really starting on the end of that previous line. It would be starting here and ending down by the G minor. But just write it in by the G minor. You have to time it. It would be starting there actually, but you can write it right in here. Do the best you can. That's the chords. Well, this is on the lower. This is a different keyboard. The F E E flat D. It's going to be played on a different keyboard. It could be depends on where you're playing, but it's going to be a different sound. If you're on the upper, it'll be on the lower. If you're already playing on the lower, it'll be on the upper. Has to be a different sound. It's a different part of the orchestra doing it. I'll demonstrate. So if I'm on the upper, it'll be on the lower. So I was on the lower and I did it on the upper. And usually it's best, I wrote down it's best with horns, saxes, brass or saxes with harmony. Like that. It's a cool band, big band doing it. The virtuoso. Virtuoso can be played many different ways, like strumming guitars or banjos, sliding all the way up and down like a harp or vibes, or just strumming a little thing. It's awesome. In Witchcraft, sliding up with the vibe sounds like you're casting a spell. What chord? It's G minor 7th or G minor. Now I've got three different settings. One is the Frank and the Count. Frank and the Count. Everybody's got that. Spots of ink or the shuffle. Sometimes it's called jazz shuffle. Frank and the Count, jazz shuffle, or spots of ink. I don't know. I think it depends on what people like. Let's see. Are these numbers the right ones? I keep changing the numbers, but okay. So I wrote down Frank and the Count altar style. Frank and the Count. So Frank and the Count 0, 5, 9, and 10. 95 to 120. No transposing. We leave it regular. Okay, 0, 5, 9, and 10. I didn't tell you. You have to do a fill after that. E, D, E, D. Fill. First page, second line, fourth measure before the B flat. Fill. Went to the wrong one. Why did I have 5 lower? Fifth line? I didn't really write. No, I didn't write one in there. 0, 5, 9, and 10. Okay. I don't know. It says 5 lower. Alright, so now I know what these dashes are. Where would the best places to change, if I'm going to use 4 presets, how can I break the song down into 4 parts? Bueller? I know, I'm just kidding. Yes, that's the first one, 'cause it's witchcraft. So that's the first, so we're going to use a sound for the first 3 lines and a half. And then where it says 'cause it's witchcraft. So on the 4th line, 3rd measure, well, I guess 5, yeah. I wrote down 5. And then I wrote down 5 lower. So something's going to change there. Just mark that we're going to do a preset change there, 'cause I got 3 things. You just got to mark that something happens there. Where's the next place? Yes?
Next page, fourth measure.
Yes. Well, yes. The next page, the first line, end of the 3rd measure before the A minor. A minor is the new sound. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good. That's the next preset change. And then the final final sound. Yes. After the fill on the 3rd line. So we're starting the 4th line with the last sound. Upper or lower, I don't know. Let's see. 9 and 10. Well, let's see. So we're going to start off with, I guess, 0. And let's try. That's a cool intro. Intro 1. polar opposite. Frank in the count. That was 108. Next one, the spots of ink. So pop spots of ink with alter style, which is a shuffle. And I said 0, 8, 9, 10. But then I changed my mind another time to 4, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. Let's try this. 0. Let's try 0, 8, 9, 10 first. So we have piano vibes and guitar. 8. 8 lower. Oh. Oh, that's great. The muted trumpets with the harmony on 8 lower. So 8's supposed to be lower on spots of ink. And then 9 and 10 is the big. Oh, wow. We got the Lombardo, but the bottom, the brass and the sax are even better. The lower harmonies on those. Okay. Now this one, I don't want to. I don't know. If I do intro 1, it sounds like If I Didn't Care. So I'm going to do intro 2. Oh, that's awesome. You hold the fill and it goes dun 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 dun. That's great. Yeah. Lower. 10. That's a good one. That's a good one. Phil. Oh, I missed it. Lower. Lower. Upper. Yes. Then the next one is the jazz shuffle. Swing. Jazz shuffle. No alter style. I don't know, maybe see what that does. So I have 0, 5, 8, 10, 0, 5, 8, yeah, same thing. 0, 5. That's intro 1, intro 2. Well, 8 is the same as it was on the other one. It's muted trumpets. What does song setup say? Let's see. Witchcraft. It says it doesn't have it. Let's see. All right, let's go over here to the symphony. Keypad, alphabet, W, song setup. Witchcraft. It says Chicago Swing. No, that's boring. I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, how about this? I got it. I got it. So we'll do, that's like a second time through kind of sound. So let's say I'm going to use a little bit of each one. So let's say I have that. I'm going to save that into... All right, now I'll do that first. So let's say I memorize that into A1. I'm going to do that one first. Then I'm going to go to the Frank and the Count one. I'm still going to, now that's 117. So I'm going to bring that down to 117 with alter style. And I like the which preset? What's the best? Frank and the Count 9 or 10. I'll just do 10. That's A2. Frank and the Count alter styles A2. Then I'm going to do Spots of Ink, the next one. Spots of Ink, 117. That one I like, the 8. I don't know, that'll be A3. And then finish up with the Jazz Shuffle. We'll do them all. Jazz Shuffle. Was that A4? Yeah, A4. Oops, wrong preset. So let me put the right preset on. I want 10. I want 10 as my preset. All right, here we go. So I've got 4 different rhythms. A1. No, lower. This is Chicago Swing. Frank and the Count. Spots of Ink. That sound for that. Let me do for them the first sound, 0. I got it now. Here it is. A1 is Chicago Swing Alter Style from the song setup. I'm going to be playing on the lower, which is horn ST. And then I'll use the huge AOC for the second part, the cause it's Witchcraft on the 4th line. Then when I go to the next page where there's a preset change, that's when I'll go to the number 2, which is Franken the Count with the alter style. Then when I get down to the last line, I'm going to stay on Franken the Count, play on the lower and upper. And then when I start over, I'll go to 3, which is ink spots of ink with 0. And then when I go to that second page again, I'll go to the next preset, which is the jazz shuffle. Upper. Next preset. Lower upper. Next preset. Lower. Next preset. And I went back to 2. That's something you can do if you want. I have fill on second line, page 1, second line. Then I have fill second page, first line, third measure. After the E7th, that's where it goes dun 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 dun. Right before the A minor. Right before the A minor. So you have that long tie. Right after that, you want to do the fill. Those diminished chords really make it. The third line after the C7th. So okay, make an arrangement. This is an advanced course anyway. So one thing is you can you can have one rhythm on and you can arrange it with just the presets There's always alter style, you know, sometimes we push that. Or do something some concert artists do is use a few different rhythms. Because this one, the Chicago swing one, it's like almost to where we're returning calmer later. Like I'm starting with it, but sometimes people will go back to that for a calm second time through or something. So maybe you start off big. Now I've got them all in the preset, so I don't have to do it in that order. I can do, so one is Chicago swing alter style. Two is Frank and the Count alter style. Three is Spots of Ink alter style. And four is straight jazz shuffle, no alter style. Now, in one I'm using the song setup. I like the lower, and they have huge AOC horn ST. Number two, I'm using number 10 for Frank and the Count. Bright brass / clarinet. Number three, for Spots of Ink, I'm using 0. Number four, I'm using brass AOC trombone, which is 10. So let's say I started off. Say I started off with Frank and the Count. One. Something more exciting. Wow. Yay. So you can have that mellow, the exciting, and, you know, all there. And I have them all at 117. So that's not the big difference. I'm only using the virtuoso in those two spots. So wasn't that great? Yeah. And I didn't hear any hiccups when I changed to the different rhythms. It just went right into it. Yeah, you can tell. So hope you enjoyed that.
Thanks, Cary.
Yeah, I hope you like it. It's gonna be great. Thanks for coming.